You are not supposed to know everything. I don't know where this expectation came from that people that are in data or tech, like we're over here like churning out code and we're like really quick and we're like, I got a fix for you. That is not how it works over here. I remember this was back in 2019 and I had this crazy goal of being able to churn out syntax with no use of resources. I was like, I could do a technical assessment without asking questions, just stupid, just so silly. And I remember talking through it in therapy. Yes, I'm very much so pro therapy. In case you don't know, my first degree is in psychology. But anyway, I was talking through it in therapy, and like my therapist was crying, laughing. Like she's kind of giggly anyway, but she was like laughing, and I make her laugh a lot because I'm probably her favorite patient, but I digress. And she was like, girl, that is not realistic. And she was like, expertise is, it has to continue to grow. Like, in order for you to remain credible, in order for you to grow, whether it is in your career, in your the personal life, whatever, you have to use like resources somewhere. And I was like, you know what? You're right. And that experience shifted how I navigate my entire career. Now I move with curiosity. I am not afraid to be like, can I get a little clarity on that? Or what suggestions do you have? Or what feedback do you have? Or I need a moment to process it. I'm not afraid to do that. And anyone that has worked with me or even works with me to this day, y'all know, like, I ask questions. And the reason being is because that's the only way you're going to know. It's the only way you're going to grow. And we're in a space where you are constantly growing. Perfection is never the goal. Like, if you're perfect, then you're not growing. And the only way to grow is to be a little uncomfortable and to not know. Therefore, once you get it or once you know it, you're able to leverage that and use it as experience. Like, it's a cycle. Wash, rinse, repeat. It's the only way you get better. And I'll scroll through social media. I don't spend a lot of time on social media, but anyway, I'll scroll through every once in a while, and I see certain people that seem to have answers for everything. Like, people ask a question and they like spit it out really quickly, or da 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 da. Okay, that's what it is. It's like, not me. If you've ever been like on any one of my lives, or even if you comment on one of my videos and it's not something that like I'm not familiar with, I am not about to act like that. Like, I'm not. I'm going to tell you, baby, I don't know. That's not my expertise. That's not, I don't want to use wheelhouse because it's corporate lingo, but that ain't my lane. And I'm very clear about staying in my lane and understanding what I know and understanding what I don't know. And I think that that has saved me in a lot of ways. And let me follow up to say that, like, this is not the green light to show up unprepared, because if you've worked with me, you know I'm like type A when it comes to my career. But this is not the green light to show up unprepared. This is the green light that if there's something that is a potential learning curve, not something that is brand spanking new to you, to lean in and to learn it. And I think that that is something that needs to be discussed, especially within the space of tech, because it's a very intimidating space. And people think, oh my God, you have to know everything. When in reality, it's like you just got to figure out how to solve a problem. Like, you need to recognize if you don't know something and start closing in those steps to make that, once a problem, create a solution for it. So, yeah. Bye, y'all.